Hi people, this is Chrissy. A lot of you know me, but to start off this morning, I had gotten the best news ever. Well, kind of, sort of. And I had also gotten off Skype with one of my friends, and I'm pretty sure you guys know him. He's very popular on YouTube. His name is Keane. He has asked me to do a favor for him. He had made a video called God Believers and Non-Believers Challenge. It consists of 20 questions about your opinion on his questions. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Feel free to check that out. And I'm gonna play it on my phone. That way you can hear it. I have to play it to understand the questions. I've gone through them like 20 times to try and figure out an answer for them. So I just figured I'd play it while I answered it. So, here we go.
The first question. Can you think of a time when torture is acceptable?
Okay. Now, for that one, I cannot think of a time, a time I think torture is acceptable if it's in a sexual manner. If it's in any other manner, like, say, beating somebody until they wish they were dead, I don't think that's acceptable. And unfortunately, Brett, I'm sorry, but I can't really make them detailed right now because my memory on my computer sucks at. So we're going to try and do this as easy as possible. So let me quit talking and doing makeup over the live cam. But lips got kind of dry. Alright. But that is the only time I think torture is acceptable, is if it's in a sexual manner to arouse your partner. You know, you hear of a lot of weird stuff like hot candle wax, chains, whips, blah blah blah, choking somebody. But if it's out of hatred, then I don't think it's acceptable. So, next question. Number 2.
Number 2. Can genocide and war ever be truly justified?
That one, I will say I cannot answer because I don't know much about it. And people don't tell me, well, Google it. I'm not going to Google it because this is from your opinion. This is what you think about what he's asking. So I can't really answer that. I don't know very much about it. So I'm not going to state an opinion that I don't know or answer a question that I don't know much about. So, number 3.
3. If someone stole food from you in order to feed their family, should they be punished or jailed?
Yes and no. No, because they're doing things to survive. And it's not fair if you jail somebody or punish somebody that's trying to do things to survive, because I'm pretty sure that if you were in a situation to where it led up to that, then you're doing what you have to do, in order to survive in this cold, dark world. And yes, because there are ways to go about it, like shelters and commodities and food and giveaways and all kinds of things. But, if you can't get any of that, then what else are you supposed to do to survive and feed your family, especially if you have little ones? But that's the best I can answer that on short time. And I think
4. If you were forced to choose a group of people to be wiped out in order to decrease population and suffering, who would that group be and why?
Okay. Now the group I would have to choose is racist people, because it doesn't matter the color of your skin. My opinion. It doesn't matter the color of your skin. We're all people. We all live the same. We all eat the same, shit the same, blah blah blah. We all do the same things. And I don't think somebody should be judged by the color of their skin. It's not fair. And I've recently heard on the news that 2 teenager boys beat and ran over and killed a black man just because he was black. And that's not fair. And I blame the parents for that one. But honestly, I really don't understand it. It's just, but, like I said, that's a group of people I would wipe off this earth.
5. Do butchered, cooked, and consumed, maybe even sacrificed to appease the gods.
Depending on your religion, then, I respect religion. I can't say yes or no to that. But, if that's what you believe in, that's what you believe in. So, me, I'm a Native American, aka atheist, or whatever you want to call me. I don't believe in that kind of thing. But if you believe in it, then that's your religion. That's what you grew up on. So if you think it's the right thing to do, then sure. But I can't answer that with a yes or no.
6. Is lying wrong if you lie to protect family and friends, or even yourself?
No, it is not wrong because you're trying to prevent something very terrible from happening to you and your family. So no, it is not wrong. If you lie over something petty, that's wrong because you could get in more trouble than what you already are. But if it comes to a very harsh situation that lying is needed, then do it because there's nothing wrong with it.
7. Should you honor, love, and respect abusive parents?
No, you shouldn't. You should love them because, and I will use a term for my grandmother, you have to love them because they're your family. But you do not have to like them. And being abused, from what I've heard, I've never been abused, so I can't really know how they feel. But kids and other people should not deserve to live like that at all. That's wrong. That is very wrong.
8. Is any type of sex unnatural and wrong? If so, why?
Yes, rape is wrong because the other person is not saying that I do want sex, and so rape is very wrong, and that's unnatural. Because there's two ways to describe sex: is love and lust. Love is compassion between you and another. Lust is bam bam, thank you ma'am. It's like, okay, well, I'm gonna have sex with you and leave. That is not, no, that's not love. So rape is very wrong. That is very unnatural, and it's very wrong.
9. Explain the difference between war, abortion, capital punishment, cloning, and assisted suicide.
They are all deaths, so I can't really describe that. War, I know, is shooting somebody. Shooting somebody. And abortion is killing your child. So basically, they're all deaths, except for clonism. And I don't think I heard that question right, but yeah, it's the best way I can answer that.
Is cloning yourself to harvest body parts wrong or immoral if it means your own survival?
No, that is not wrong. That is I have to agree with that. If I can clone myself and replace body parts, then that would be awesome.
11. If an alien life form visited you, how would you react and deal with the unknown?
For an honest question, I wouldn't care very much, except probably run and hide somewhere because I'm very scaredy cat. So that's the best way I can answer that. I'd probably just let it go, and if they attacked me, then try to defend myself. But I don't believe in aliens at all.
12. What is the perfect mate for you or companion?
Somebody who is very understanding and can accept the fact that my son does come first. Somebody that's honest. Somebody that, has a good head on their shoulders, has a job. Looks don't really matter to me, and neither does money. But they need to have a good head on their shoulders, have goals set for themselves. That way, I know if something goes wrong, or something like that, they're there for me. And I've met a lot of players, so, that hasn't happened for me yet, but that's perfect for me.
13. Who are you? Do not answer with what you are not.
I'm a person that is very understanding, very honest, and I'm honestly the sweetest person you will ever meet. Trust me. Yeah, people love me.
14. What is the worst experience you've ever had?
Labor. Yeah, giving birth to my son. But we're gonna have to speed this up because it's almost.
It could be mental anguish,
Oh
physical,
Lord.
whatever the case might be. 15. Have you ever been betrayed?
I have, and that is the worst feeling ever.
16. Have you ever fantasized about hurting or killing another life form?
No, I have not.
17. What is the most embarrassing moment you've ever endured?
Where I was younger and I picked my nose and flipped it onto the teacher's glasses, that was really embarrassing. You know, kind of stupid, but you know, I was little, didn't care. Sorry, these are so short, Brett, but I'm running out of time.
18. Can you think of anyone who deserves to be bullied and harassed?
No, I don't, because bullying and harassment is very wrong.
19. If your mind could be transferred to a computer, would you allow yourself to be put into the system in order to preserve yourself?
Yes, I would, because as you can tell, I'm not very intelligent, but I would allow it.
20. A god appears to you. It makes it crystal clear it is real. It commands you to wipe out an entire city or be punished eternally. Kill men, women, and children. It instructs you. Would you do it, and why?
Alright, last question. That was the last question. No, I would not do it, and if it meant that life form or that God killing me, then so be it, because I could not take a life of another human being. But that's the end of this. I'm out of time. I'm sorry I didn't answer them very detailedly, Brett, but I ran out of time. Anyway, this is Chrissy, and I tried. So, I guess I will talk to you guys later. Have a good day, and subscribe, I guess. I don't know who would subscribe to me. I'm a retard. But, I tried my best, and that's the best answers I could give at the moment. I would detail them much more, but I'm running out of time. So, anyway, peace, and see you guys later.